Alright, what's up guys, Rogneish the Raccoon, and I'm gonna make a quick little video. I haven't made a video in a really long time, and the reason why that is because I'm filming a fight scene, and I have to make all these props. I just finished making a prop table, working on a prop wall, and I'm also making sugar glass, and I have to make fake blood too, so it's taking me a really long time, so I hope you guys can endure the weight that's going on. But I noticed that in the meantime, the last video I made was the ramen challenge. That was a month ago. So I'm gonna make a video now to explain one of the losses, not of my family member, but a loss that was kind of close to me, even though it's not really in the family. But it kind of felt like a family because of the people who work there. But oh yeah, this is a hoverboard of Back to the Future. Just so you know, this is, as you can see, I made that by myself. But it's kind of same set. I got a cool light that I can use, and it's really nice for recording. So this is gonna be a quick little video explaining the closing of my favorite video game store, or store in general, People Play Games. People Play Games was a store I went to more than a year ago. I've been there more than, not been there, like worked there, but I've been going there for more than a year. And the first time I went there, I was there, and it just like took me away, and it took me back to the times when retro games were still alive. It was so cool to step into there, and I got a nice like a high from the people working. And then I was looking around, I found the Genesis, which is the Genesis I still have, and that's where I bought my first retro gaming console, the Genesis. So that place it's incredible. You can't ask for something better than that, and it's definitely a place I would recommend somebody to go to, except I can't because they're closing down. Somebody to go to if they need retro games, if they was still gonna be open. Their hours are now gonna be like Friday and Saturday for the next few weeks until they close on April 14th. So I called them a few days ago. Actually, no. 2 days ago, I don't know. Well, when I'm recording this video, if for you guys it'd be like a few days ago, like 3 or 4. But I called them. I'm gonna get an N64. I have my own money, paying with my own money because I've been saving up for it. I really want to play N64. Anyway, I called them and I got this message saying, "Oh, we're gonna be closed now." It came as such a shock to me, and it says they're closing on April 14th. And for my help to them, I'm going to be going there. I'm going to buy my N64 there as kind of like a little donation for like a last big thing that they're probably going to sell. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe I'm the last one. I don't know. But as a last, like, and I'm also going to say like a goodbye to them too. And I'm going to buy N64 there. And it was really sad when I first heard that message because I had been going there for such a long time, and I knew those guys who worked there, and everybody who worked there. I knew some people who worked there. I didn't really know as much, but the two guys, the one who was wearing a beanie and the one that was a bald guy, I knew them both. Not personally, but normally whenever I went there, I would always talk to them about games that they had, and I would talk to them about games that I had. I would always ask them questions. They're always nice. That place was so nice to everybody who walked in, and they was never mean. I would always go there, and like I said, it was just, I couldn't ask for more. And I know the Exchange is another place you could go to, but I've gotten ripped off there a few times. Whenever I went to People Play Games, there was nothing short of something I didn't want. Whenever I went there, I know they wouldn't have a specific games because not all retro games are still being made. So whenever I went there, I was always wondering for one game, but I was never always gonna be found or would find that game, or only if I went online, which I can understand. It's not like a new game is being published like every hour, or less, and you don't really get to find them as easy now since the retro games. So, but they always had something that always piqued my interest and wanted me to get it. Like the first time I went there, I bought like 4 games by Genesis, like Mortal Kombat, Jurassic Park, Home Alone, the original Sonic, and I think and NBA Jam. I bought those 4 games there because there was always games there that I would always love, and it always was never short. And even if they were short, they'd always work to try to get the game that the customers wanted. I'll show you guys a picture right here. I put it on Twitter, and it was a Yelp review because I couldn't make any Yelp review, but I wanted to give them 5 stars because I love that store that much. So I made a Yelp review. I couldn't upload it, so I just took a picture of it and I put it on Twitter. So you guys can read through that real quick if you want to. I don't encourage it. It's a great store, and if they weren't closing, I don't even know I'd be making this video. But if I was, I'd say definitely go there. There's nothing bad about that place. I don't know, if somebody was making a bad review, they're obviously saying something wrong because that store is great and there's nothing better than that store. Speaking of the exchange, I've gotten ripped off there a few times. When I first bought my NES, which was not a really long time after I got my Genesis, it was at my birthday, which was about 2 months later after Christmas. When I went there, I got the NES. It seemed to work pretty good at the start. It wasn't really the best working. And I should have taken it back right at that day, or in the mix of 30 days. But I didn't, because I was so excited for it. And I didn't want to take it back. And then finally, it could hardly play my games. Whenever I'd be like, not even like 3 minutes into the game would just shut off, pink screen, it'd be blinking, green screen, anything. So it was not that great. And so what we had to do, I don't know if I still have this picture. I might have put it on Twitter. If it is, it's going to be out there. But it's a picture of me taking apart my NES. I had to do that with the help of somebody else. We had to do that because there was so much it was just really dusty in there. I think it was just really dusty in there. They don't clean out their consoles. So whenever I got a People Play Games console, everything worked. Nothing went wrong. Except that when I went to the exchange, the NES didn't work for anything. I'm really sad to see it go. If you guys live in the Chicago area, I would definitely recommend going there for the past few weeks to check it out. Maybe buy some more games. Maybe they can stay open. I don't know why they're closing down. I didn't really hear anything about them reopening. If they are, great. I'm informing you guys on Twitter or something. But for now, I think they're closing down. And I know this isn't like the most perfect video ever, but it's definitely something I want to make to say. You were a great store. You had great people. They were always nice to every single customer, and I'm sorry to see it go. Not the hardest video to make. Definitely not as hard. But it definitely did take a little bit of courage to do it, because that place was pretty much everything to me. And from the get-go. So, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, you guys got a little bit of that. Make sure you go there. Every single time I got something there, you already heard it. But if you guys can go to People Play Games, I definitely recommend going there and seeing that place for yourselves. So anyway, I've gotten a few subscribers after the Ramen Challenge. Hopefully, and thank you guys. If you guys are watching this video, if you're new now, I don't really do this stuff often, but hopefully you guys watched that whole video and you didn't, go to a different video, because I know it's not going to be the most exciting video. Don't wait for the Die Hard. It's going to be a Die Hard fight scene, because I love that movie. We're trying to make it in style of that, with characters and everything. So if there's a lot more action, but probably more interesting to watch than this. But this is a quick little video I made. Not really quick, but hopefully you guys can maybe go there sometime soon. Remember that there are great people there. Anybody who is working there, they're great. And I'll see you guys in the next video.